Project 4, Section 1. I think that I am most proud of creating all my videos for our projects. Doing videos instead of writing essays has really pushed against my normal way of doing projects. Going outside my comfort zone has definitely helped me to improve my video skills, whether it be editing or perfecting a script or being more comfortable in front of a camera. Some themes that emerged from my own work is that I focused a lot of my projects on things that interested me, like The Hunger Games or West Side Story. I really love reading, but at first it took me a while to get into the swing of things to do our readings. I did not understand what the readings were talking about, but after a few weeks it got easier. I would always do the readings first before I would watch any of the lecture videos or do the discussions. It gave me a preview for the week. I was able to gain new perspectives from the discussion posts. It gave me valuable insights into what others were thinking and the ideas for this week's topic. Some topics that interested me were the MPAA and about the idea of a single story. The idea of a single story is what I will remember most from this class. Section 2. Pop culture has often been a reflection of the dominant values and norms of society. As today, we have seen various ideas of what is considered normal or not normal with regard to gender, class, and race. For example, in the past, we have seen pop culture portray certain gender roles and expressions as normal and others as not normal. Similarly, certain racial and class groups have been depicted as normal while others have been portrayed as not normal or even inferior. Pop culture has undoubtedly influenced our ideas and opinions what is normal. For instance, the portrayal of gender roles in movies and television has had a significant impact on how our society views gender and what is considered normal behavior for men and women. Similarly, the portrayal of normal racial classes in pop culture has influenced what is acceptable in society. Like in my other project, Project 3, I was talking about how West Side Story and Gone with the Wind has definitely shaped what we thought was normal and not normal, even for their time period and ours now. Like we may look at these films now and see that how it was so progressive of them for women to have the right to work or even help out with the family's business. Because before that was a taboo thing. The real implications of these portrayals in pop culture can be significant. For instance, when certain groups are consistently depicted in a negative light or not represented at all, it can reinforce stereotypes and biases and contribute to discrimination and inequality. In addition, the lack of representation of certain groups in pop culture can also have a negative impact on self-esteem, self-identity of the individuals within these groups. Like how the movie ratings has definitely created real-life implications for us. Now, a panel of judges view a movie and have the ability to deem it PG, PG-13, R, etc. just because actors did or had something inappropriate. This can alter who goes to watch a movie or if the movie is being advertised at all. In the documentary that we watched, this film is not yet rated, describes the hardships of directors and producers and what they have to go through in order to get their movie a good rating. Like what they had to take out or put in to satisfy the viewers, to satisfy the judges. As for where we are now with representation in pop culture, there has been some progress in recent years. However, there's still a long way to go. The internet and social media has played a significant role in bringing attention to issues of representation and diversity in pop culture. They have also provided platforms for underrepresented groups to share their stories and experiences, which can help to break down stereotypes and promote greater understanding and acceptance. Social media has the power to do good and bad things in order to help people feel more represented and find a community. Section 3. The idea of American dualities or contradictions in pop culture refer to the way that American cultures often contain elements that seemingly contradict each other. For example, the U.S. is known to emphasize on individualism and freedom, but it also has a strong history of racism and oppression. This contradiction is often referred to as duality myth in American culture. Other examples of American dualities might include the way that American cultures celebrate both hard work and success, but also encourage excess and consumerism. On one hand, Americans are taught to value hard work and determination, but on the other hand, pop culture often portrays wealth and success as the ultimate goal, regardless of how it is achieved. These dualities suggest that American culture is complex and multifaceted, and that it contains elements that can be positive and negative. It also suggests that American culture is constantly evolving and changing and is influenced by a variety of factors, including politics, economics, and social norms. The impact of American dualities on individualisms can depend on their personal experiences and perspectives. For some people, these contradictions may be a source of confusion or frustration, while for others, they may provide a sense of opportunity and possibility. In terms of this impact of pop culture on individuals, it's clear that popular culture plays a significant role in shaping our beliefs, values, and behaviors. For the media we consume to the products we buy and entertainment we enjoy, popular culture has power to influence how we see the world and how we react with others. It has impacted my life in so many different ways, whether it be the movies I watch, books I read, songs I listen to. It's so interesting to think about how we live in a world that pop culture is ever changing. Something is new is becoming bigger and better for us to use, like how the app Be Real has become popular overnight and now almost everyone uses it. At the same moment, we often do not reflect back on the fact that pop culture has shaped us so much. Pop culture from the 80s and now have changed our parents and us quite differently. I just take this out, just scrap this 2 sentences. In order to promote a more positive future for pop culture, it is important to teach media literacy, which is the ability to analyze, evaluate, and create media in a critical and informed way. Media literacy education can help individuals become more discerning and critical consumers of media. It can also provide them with skills and knowledge they need to create their own media and express themselves in a thoughtful, meaningful way. I think I am a mix of pessimistic and optimistic for the future of pop culture, just because we don't really know what's going to happen and what's going to be new. With the idea of pop culture, I try to look more on the bright side of things, that it can help us instead of hinder us. Hopefully more people can find a community on social media or find what they're into and not hinder us and bring us down with bullying, like cyberbullying. I think that media literacy does need to be taught at a young age, especially in the world we live in that involves around media. And I'm glad that more college classes are trying to introduce and bring more awareness to media literacy. Thank you.